Hello, welcome to the video. My name is Ashley and today I'm going to talk to you about how to make more money from free stuff. And I know that sounds a little bit backwards, but I'm really going to explain what I mean by that and how you can use this to grow your business. Before we jump into it, I make these videos to help business owners get more clients, make more money, and build better businesses. So if you are a business owner and you want to do any of those things, hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this to help you do those things. But without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about is how to actually get more clients and generate more revenue for your business by offering something for free. Now, it sounds like a crazy concept, and not many people, or I wouldn't really advocate an awful lot to be running around giving stuff away to clients because your time is valuable, your products are valuable, your services are valuable, and you shouldn't just give stuff away. However, from a sales perspective, right, what we can use is something called a lead magnet. And basically what a lead magnet does is it gets more people interested in the main thing that you sell. So you as a business right now, you've probably got a service that is like the core to your business, right? So like your core offer that you deliver to your clients. Like it could be like an in-person service where like you physically go and see the client and deliver something. And in terms of like your service, it could be an online service. It doesn't really matter, but there's something at the core of your business that you do to make the majority of your money. Now, the whole point of a lead magnet is basically to put some sort of element before that core service to get more people interested. And essentially what that will do is bring in more prospects for you who can see what you do or get a taster of what you do or get something for free, something that will allow you to deliver them value up front so that ultimately they are more likely to purchase your core offer, your main thing, than if you just approach them out of the blue with the, with the paid element of it, right? So the first thing that lead magnet is going to do is generate more engagement. So whether you are posting a lot of content, whether you are doing cold outreach to people who you think are going to be a good fit for your service, whether it's warm outreach to people that you kind of know already, whatever it is that you are doing, putting a lead magnet at the front of that will make that approach feel a lot less salesy and a lot less cold, even if it is a cold approach, right? Even if you're going to people that you don't know at the moment and saying like, would you like this thing? Saying like, I am doing this for free or a minimal amount of money or whatever it is, and we'll touch on that in a second, will make it feel less cold, but it will also increase the chances of them actually saying yes, right? Because let's say you go and talk to 100 people and you try to sell them or get them into a sales funnel for your core offer, the main thing that you sell, right? You're probably going to get somewhere between sort of like 1 to 3 people out of those 100 to say yes, okay? And actually move forwards to have conversations about the thing that you sell, which is okay. 1 to 3% is good in terms of cold outreach. But what we can do is actually lead with something that is free and significantly increase that percentage or amount of people who say yes and actually have an interest in the thing that you are doing for free, right? Your lead magnet. So by leading with that, right, by speaking to people that you don't know and saying, I'm doing this thing for free, it's really great, it's X, Y, Z, would you be interested? You may get somewhere between sort of like 10 to 15, maybe 20 people say, yes, I'm interested in that, and bring them into your sales process before you actually get to the point of saying, well, this is what we actually do as well, right? So the first thing is it's going to create more engagement. It's going to get more people to say yes to you, to then actually offer or sell your core offer to later down the line. Now, the more people that say yes to the lead magnet up front basically fills that pipeline a lot quicker with people that you could potentially sell to, right? What we call prospects. So someone who has an interest in your lead magnet will be someone who either has a need or may have a need, or some sort of like there will be a connection there to the actual thing that you want, right? Like, let's say like you provide accountancy services for business owners. Like, if you are saying, like, I'm going to do this specific thing for you for free, or I'm going to, do your tax or your this or your that, like, for free, like, that's a lead magnet, and business owners will be interested in that because they have a need for it. You're not going to get someone who is like never owned a business, like has a job, like no need for like a personal accountant or a business accountant say yes, right? So you are only bringing in people who have a need or may potentially have a need for your core service. So you're filling your pipeline with more prospects, more people who potentially may need what you actually do from a pay perspective later down the line. Assuming that the thing that you do you're pretty good at, right? I'm hoping that if you're in business at the moment, you are relatively good at the thing that you actually deliver, and therefore by putting a lead magnet or actually delivering a lead magnet to your prospects, what you are doing is you have got the ability or the opportunity to showcase the thing that you do in like a micro example. So if they are looking for the thing, the core offer later down the line, you've got this opportunity now up front to be able to actually get in front of those prospects, deliver them an element of your service or your product or whatever it is that you do, and show them why they should be working with you in a paid relationship. Actually use your services later down the line. And if you over deliver, it's getting a foot in the door, right? It's getting that face-to-face, that meeting, it's getting in the room with, it's getting on a call with people who otherwise wouldn't do that with you, because most people don't want to be sold to. They don't want to discuss services or anything like that because like people are busy. I'm not saying don't sell. I'm all for selling, but you are just going to get more opportunity to get in the room with, get that foot in the door with the right people, deliver a good service up front, so they can see the value in your service. They can see the professionalism or the way that you deliver what it is, and when they do have the need of the thing that you actually sell, like by default, they're almost going to come to you because they've now got a relationship with you. They understand what you do, they understand how you deliver it, and they know that you do a good job, right? So that's a kind of like an added benefit there of providing a lead magnet. Now, I'm not going to skirt over the fact that you are doing something for free, right? Now, your time is important. Your service is valuable. Like, never undersell yourself. That's not what I'm preaching for you to go and do here. What we're doing is we're just using a lead magnet to as a sales lever. Okay, that's all we're doing. And what this can look like, it doesn't have to necessarily just be like a free service. Okay, it could be an element of your service that is free, right? It could be a certain period of time of your service that is free. Okay, so you might do like a month for free. It might be a week for free. It could just be like one delivery of one thing for free, okay? So that you have the opportunity to show the value up front and show that you actually deliver a good service. It could be a specific element of the service that you provide, or like an add-on of the service that you provide, so that they can see the benefit of it, and it kind of automatically like leads into the main thing, the core of what you do. You could also just use a lead magnet to solve a problem for the prospect, for the client, that automatically leads into a bigger problem to actually solve that your core service solves. Okay, so you almost like solve a problem that they have, but in doing so you create another problem that you solve on the back end. So it could be that you help people get more clients. Let's say you're like a marketing agency and you can actually bring people in, but then on the back end, the retention of those clients is a problem, okay? Because most people struggle with getting clients, but they also struggle with retaining them. Or maybe it's just onboarding the clients, right? So like that would be I'm not saying go out and like get people a bunch of clients for free in the hope that they then pay you for that. But it's a good example. It's a good example of like problem A leads into problem B. Okay, if you get a bunch of clients, you now have to onboard them properly, you have to deliver the service for them, and you have to retain them. Okay, and that would be like a cause and effect kind of like problem flow. Okay, so your service should solve like problem B, and like your lead magnet solves problem A. Right? It's just another example. You don't have to use that. It could just be, like I say, it could be a trial. It could just be a snippet of like your service for free. It could be just a reduced cost, whatever. Okay. So, for example, when I had my industrial element of my cleaning company, what we would do is we would talk to the hygiene managers in the businesses that we wanted to work with and say, you tell me what your most difficult, hardest to reach, pain in the ass clean is, and we will come and do that for free, or you just pay the cost of like equipment hire and stuff like that, right? I won't bore you with the details. What we did, we went and did that clean for free or very, very low cost, significantly less than we would charge normally. But the upsell from that was to get the full like hygiene program of the building, which was, multiple hundreds of thousands. And that was, yes, we suffered up front in terms of we weren't charging them $5,000, $2,000, $8,000, like whatever that first clean should have been. But that led into something substantially more valuable and long-term for the business, which, ultimately we were driving for the, that's what we wanted. That was that was the core offer for our business. So in doing that, like, yes, we gave something away for free up front, but we showed them that we could deliver for them. We were good at doing the thing that we say that we were good at. And then we led that into a sale or a conversation, at least, to do the bigger thing. Okay. Now, I work with clients at the moment, and recently there's a client that I work with who works with letting agents to do like inventory turnarounds and end of tenancy cleaning and that sort of stuff. And what they did was they approached all of the letting agents, all the estate agents locally, and said, we will do free carpet cleaning for you, right? And they spent an afternoon sending out messages to all of the estate agents. They booked in 10 free carpet cleans. And they went and did the carpet cleans, but the main thing that they actually got from that was the relationship with the person who said yes, and the face-to-face time with them to then say, this is what we actually do, like properly, and this is how much it costs, and so on and so forth, right? It's the relationship and the meeting that they got. And funnily enough, most of the estate agents would say, what's the catch? Like, why are you just doing stuff for free? And their answer was, all I want is a cup of tea and a 10-minute meeting with yourself just to talk about what we do, right? And if you tell me to go away forever, like, I'll do the carpet clean and leave you alone, right? But the conversion of that, like, even if they went and did all 10 of those and 5 of them said not interested, like, do the clean and bugger off, you've still got 5 people that are then going to use your services, and that is then providing that revenue and that profit in the business moving forwards. In terms of like delivery of those lead magnets, they're going to spend a couple £100 to do all of those like 10. But if they get 5 clients out of those 10 people, the profit and the return on that couple hundreds of pounds over the course of the next 6 months, let alone a year and into the future, will significantly outweigh the little bit of cost that they have to do up front. And that is really like what a lead magnet is all about. Like, I talk about like delivering something for free and, this lead magnet that brings people in. And you're probably thinking like, I don't want to give away things for free. I want my clients to pay for everything that I do, which you're absolutely entitled to want and expect, right, from business. However, just from like a mathematical point of view, every service that you provide has a cost of acquisition, okay? A CAC, which basically means you have to spend money to get a client. Now, whether that is whether you are consciously spending money to get that client, i.e. Facebook ads or Google or something like that, or you are subconsciously spending that money, i.e. employing people to do that for you, you've got softwares, there's time out of the business, there is a cost to getting new clients, full stop, right? Now, running a lead magnet is just a cost of acquisition. If your service is £2,000, let's say, right, and the delivery of your lead magnet is going to cost you £100, and you go and do that for three different people, say, yes, I would like that lead magnet, okay? That will cost you £300 to deliver the lead magnet, okay? Hopefully we're all following. So £300 to deliver those lead magnets for 3 different people at £100 each. Now, if one of those 3 people use your service, that is £2,000, let's say, well, it's just cost you £300 to make £2,000, which, depending on your gross profit margins or your net profit margins, which is another video for another day, makes a lot of sense, right? Because you would otherwise spend that £300 on Facebook ads, on marketing, on salespeople, on softwares, on leads, whatever, right? It's just significantly easier to approach the right people and say, we're doing this thing for free. Would you like it? There's no catch. And then say, yeah, sure, right? And do that for 10 people, and 3 or 4 or 5 out of those 10 people then actually go on to use your paid core offer, right? And if it costs you £1,000 to do it for 10 people, your service is £2,000, and let's say half of the people say yes, you've just made 10,000. You spent £1,000 to deliver the lead magnets, but you've just made £10,000 in new clients, right? And that is how this works. And that's why lead magnets are such a powerful thing to get you in the door, to get just to get you that face time with your potential clients, show them that you can do the thing that you say that you can do, impress them, and then basically sell off the back of that your core service, right, or your core offer. And even if they don't buy right this second, you have them in your sales pipeline, right? Someone that you can contact, you can keep in contact with until they get to a point of saying, actually, I do really need that thing now, let's move forwards. Okay, it's still come off the back of the lead magnet in the first place, and therefore generating you that revenue from doing something for free or significantly less cost. So that is, as I say, how you can use free things to make you more money in the business, and why you should, I don't like the word should, apologies, why you could use something and give away your services for free, essentially, to then lead into bigger and better opportunities with your ideal clients later down the line. So hope you found that useful. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you've used before, or whether sort of listening to this video, that's something that you're going to use moving forwards, or you want any more help and advice about it. Just either shoot me a message on my social media platforms, or leave a comment here, and I'll help as best as I possibly can for you. And again, I make these videos for business owners to get more clients, make more money, and build better businesses. So if you are a business owner and you want to learn more about that sort of stuff, hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos like this, where I will try and help you to get more clients, make more money, and build better businesses. But for now, that is everything for this video. So I'll see you on the next one.